Hiya, I'm Dave. I'm the General Toy Specialist for Vectis Auctions, and I'd like to speak to you today about some Subbuteo collections we've just got in from one owner. Some really old vintage Subbuteo and new Footy. This is the Subbuteo set from, I think it's 1953-54. It's the classed as a red set, and the players in these are what you call flats. Earlier ones have celluloid teams, which we'll come to in a minute on the new Footy, but these are called flats, and they're very interesting because the later Subbuteo, they weren't flat card or flat plastic. They were more familiar players. So as you can see here, it's complete, which is quite rare really. You don't really see these complete. And it's got the two goals, the two balls. Normally these are missing. Normally you get some players missing. So that's the Subbuteo early one. Nice artwork on the box. Along with, we've got another nice set here, which is another early Subbuteo set. This came with the original pitch, and again it's got your flat players, and comes with two balls, two goals, and a lot of ephemera, paperwork and things like that, which is really nice. Along with Subbuteo, we've got some Subbuteo short boxes, which are from the early 50s. They run from about 1950 to about 1958, the ones we've got here. And as you can see, there's some early artwork, which is quite nice. And again, they come with what you call celluloid flat players. As you can see, they're quite thin, so they're not the normal Subbuteo what you would associate with today. But still, they're very early sets and they're quite nice. Some of them are incomplete, which is quite normal because when kids used to play with them years ago, they used to lose the players, which happens. But some of these, quite a lot of these are almost complete. And this one, again, very similar players again. These are the cardboard flats. And this is, I think this is from 1961, 62, which is some really nice artwork. We've got some new Footy. They're called new Footy sets. Basically what they are, they're not Subbuteo, but they were running alongside Subbuteo in the 50s. Some classed them as the Subbuteo rivals. I wouldn't say that, I would just think they were nicely running alongside them. And again, this is a really nice set. These are celluloid. These are celluloid flats, which they're very thin, but they're like, as it is, it's like a plastic celluloid. Difficult to find these sets complete, but this one is complete. Two balls, got a pitch underneath, two goals, even the two goalkeepers with the bars, which is quite nice. And some of the old artwork, again, for the time was phenomenal. So you can see all the players there. These were all condoned by Stanley Matthews, Stan Lofthouse, and players like that. A lot of the early players put their names to some of these, which was good advertising. It was probably the early football advertising, as you'd probably get now with Sky and things like that. Again, this is another new Footy set, quite nice, with the celluloid players, two balls, and the keepers, and also a pitch, which is quite nice. And if we move away from new Footy and Subbuteo, a Selco, this is quite nice. The artwork on it is tis nice. This is believed, Selco, this is believed to be USSR, Soviet Union. And if I take it out, you'll see that it's actually tin plate with the tin plate players. So when you pull these there, they kick the ball, which is quite nice. And it's in an early box. Some quite interesting football games. This one, Me Eggs. This again is German, and quite familiar with the early 50s and 60s football games. Some fantastic artwork. You don't really see the artwork like that nowadays. And again, it's in good condition. It's in the original box. and it comes with the original tin plate players, which connect to these bars, and you move them like that and these goals go up, so you want to play. And it comes with a ball, normally lost. I'll tell you the original ball because it's got a little ball bearing inside as well. So this is quite nice. And then we've got some board games which are related to soccer. This one dates, I think, from the 1930s. Again, the artwork is fantastic, and it's complete. It's based on a Tiddlywinks game. They were very common, and then the interest waned off slightly, and it all moved towards New Footy and Subbuteo. And sadly, the Tiddlywinks board games, they weren't a big hit anymore with the kids, and everyone moved over to Subbuteo. But there's some really nice items in this sale. Okay, and finally we've got two more tin plate constructed games. Again, these are controlled by little spring clips on the side, and this one comes with ball bearings. These aren't the original ball bearings, but it doesn't matter. As long as you have the ball bearings, they roll into these little indentations, and it's very much based on the old Kasdan soccer, which came out 70s. The Kasdan soccer plastic game is based loosely on this, where they have the indentations and the basically flick to kick footballers. Then we have this one, which is quite unique. It's from the 1930s, if you can see it. It's from the 1930s, and I think it originated from Hamburg, and it was not this model, but there was one like this in a German football museum. So I know this comes from the 1930s, but the maker, sadly, I don't know what the maker is now, but again, the artwork's amazing. It's quite unique. So these are going to be in the June the 28th general sale at Vectis auctions.